Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to see what kind of message we get from Spirit. I've got my general canvas out here as far as seeing what we've got. Not really sure if it'll be divine feminine or masculine, but let's call in Spirit with wind chime time. Alright, so I hope you all are having a great week and have some fun plans for the weekend. Let's see. Lately I've been having a good time, starting with the Tattoo Tarot. This is the Queen of Pentacles. And identifying energies with those cards first. So our feminine energy here is the Queen of Pentacles. This is going to be a valuable woman, generally seen as somebody who's got her shit together. Whether that's just, you can handle paying your mortgage or your rent. You don't have to worry about whether or not there's somebody else there to support you. But you're probably also really good at just, knowing your worth and having boundaries. What else about this Queen of Pentacles spirit? All right, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. More pentacle energy, so we might be dealing with an earth sign here, which would be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So Six of Pentacles, you can kind of see with the scales there on the right. Six of Pentacles is going to be speaking to the idea of an equal give and take. So this Queen of Pentacles, she's done with the unequal give and take. All right, let's see who we've got for the other energy. Generally, we'll see a masculine energy come out for this, but as a proud member of the LGBT community, doesn't have to be. There's our answer. Hanged Man. So probably a masculine energy here. And we're talking about somebody who is not really sure how to make a decision right now. Weighing out how they feel, trying to figure out what is best for them or what they want. What else do we need to know about the Hanged Man spirit? Almost didn't catch that, you guys. Alright, so we've got the Ace of Swords. Oddly enough, we actually have a gentleman's face on this. That's not usually what you see on the Ace of Swords. Generally speaking, you're going to have a sword coming out from, the margin with the hand of God offering it up. And here we've got a sword in front of a man's face. His eyes are closed, and that sword is going through his crown, and his brain is exposed. Whew, that's some imagery for sure. With that in mind, I think we've got somebody who was refusing to see the truth. Because his eyes are closed, and the truth is right in front of him. What else do you want us to know about this situation, Spirit? The secrets almost came out. Did you see that? So the moon can refer to secrets coming out, and that flew but didn't actually exit the deck completely. So I'm guessing this person is considering letting the secrets out. We've got the Tower. The Tower is going to be a time of testing, really. It's an opportunity for you to change something, and it's usually because somebody was not paying attention to their intuition. So in other words, say somebody is not right for you and you're staying in a relationship for convenience, you might find a tower. Which is to say, the universe might say, yeah, you you should have known better and you thought you could get away with just like doing whatever you want, but now we're going to force you to make that decision and see how you handle it. And then we've got the Eight of Wands. So, first of all, this illustration is incredible. You've got them all pointing to the same spot. And in many illustrations and other decks, you're going to find that the Eight of Wands is a series of wands moving through the air in the same direction, but like in unison, facing the same. Here, they're all coming from different directions. So it feels like this Tower moment, it feels like this person is being hit from every angle. They can't stop being slapped upside the head with the truth. All right, we've got the Ace of Cups, another ace. Ace of Cups is going to be an offer of love most often. And what I like about this drawing is you've also got two birds on either side over a lotus flower. And I feel like we're talking about the importance of communication here. Birds are a symbol for messages or communication. And it seems like whoever messed up here, whoever got this tower, probably talking to the Hanged Man here, they were not a very good communicator. They did not communicate their truth. They were ignoring their truth. And they were probably being dishonest with themselves and other people. And now they're getting karma for it. And then we've got Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is going to speak to somebody who really just feels like, that's it. That's all, folks. I'm dead. You can stop trying to kill me now. And honestly, this particular drawing of the Ten of Swords is so powerful because this person who's been mortally wounded is staring straight at a set of hands that are also on those swords. Is that referring to somebody knowing exactly who did this fatal damage? Is that his own hands? Did he make this happen himself? Because I don't get that from any other deck, but this is how Spirit wanted to communicate it. I get the impression that this feeling of misery and ending and death is because somebody ruined their own shit. Somebody didn't do what they needed to, and now they've lost what they wanted. All right, what else do we have here, Spirit? I'm getting the sense there's another way to see this. So for some of you, you might actually see the feminine energy who wanted an equal give and take. It might be more about a gold digger. The prominence of these coins on here and the fact that she's looking at those coins like kind of like, yeah, what's up? Obsessively even. So it could be that for some of you, it's not the Hanged Man that has, you know, this feeling of 10 swords. It could be maybe this female blinded this masculine energy, and this masculine energy couldn't pull themselves away from this money-obsessed female. until maybe multiple people said, hey, like, you see this crazy shit that happened, this tower moment? But you know, love is mean. We've got the Chariot in reverse, and this is the Edgar Allan Poe tarot, by the way. Beautiful card. We've got a woman standing in front of a window that's open, and the blinds are kind of flowing in the wind. And that definitely suggests movement to me, but in a lot of depictions of the Chariot, you've got somebody who's actually in a chariot. It can refer to a car or, you know, a bicycle, something like that. But to me, this is more about movement. Whether that's somebody moving introspectively, maturing, or moving to a different location. Now we've got the Tower in reverse. One of my favorite cards in this deck, if you've seen my intro video, you already know this, but the Tower card in the Edgar Allan Poe set is beautiful. I love how they depict the moon in the cracks of the tower, like the building, because, you know, signifies to me secrets coming out, which the tower does have that meaning. So I think I actually said both of these were in the reverse. So if we're talking about a lack of movement from the Chariot in the reverse and the Tower being in the reverse, I think that means somebody hold a fast one. Someone held on to something. Someone is choosing to not progress and grow, and they're hiding something. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is in reference to true love, soulmates. It doesn't have to be romantic. And again, the Edgar Allan Poe deck here deviates from the standard illustration because we've got two people who are wearing masks. So for me, when this card comes out in reference to love, we're talking about two people who were not showing them their true selves to the other person. Four of Cups, rejection. So you can see there's a spilled cup, rejected cup, however you want to look at it. The rejected cup is the one that's on the table right by him, right? So he's in a therapist's office talking about how someone did him wrong and he's all upset about it, but he's got 3 other cups back there. He's got 3 other offers and he's missing them completely because he's so focused on this one. So this could literally just be saying that one of you, maybe even both of you, were rejected, and it could also mean that with the, you know, more of a therapist connotation here, it could mean that you both or one of you were way too focused on what was wrong and you weren't actively trying to keep it positive or happy. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, and swords in general signify intelligence or truth, clarity, something like that. So if we've got a Knight of Swords, there can also be a sense of urgency with that air energy. It can be a little bit flighty, maybe not reliable, but in general we're talking about somebody who is probably bringing truth or moving quickly. They could have a little bit of anger. I don't know. There's a shovel back there, you guys. That's concerning. Does someone want to bury the hatchet? Does someone want to be expeditious with the truth? Or does someone want to, like, really bury the hatchet? So the next two cards are the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Whoever walked away from this, or whoever was, you know, really hurt, they are working really hard to get to smoother waters, and they will, because that's what this card means. You're getting to safer lands or calmer waters. The Eight of Pentacles card, a little bit different from your average Eight of Pentacles card here, in the sense that he's writing something out. It looks like maybe he's written a few letters and now he's writing in a book. So to me, I'm getting the impression that maybe there was a message that took a couple of times to really come out. Maybe you had to break up with someone twice. I've been there. Maybe you had to write it out so that you could actually speak the words to somebody because it was that hard. Or maybe one or both of you are typing up text messages and then deleting them before you send them. I have a fix for that, though. I promise I didn't plan that. So we're going to go to the Hidden Truth Oracle. We can get a little bit of insight here into maybe some of those messages that were written up but not sent, or some of those thoughts that were not communicated properly because of the failure of communication, or what people were lying about because you guys were both wearing a mask. What do you have for me, Spirit? What was the feminine energy thinking or wanting to say? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So, maybe it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, but you grew from it. What does the masculine want to say? A lot. I'm not going to take all of these. But this one says, I bury myself in work to forget you. That only works for a little while. We'll put that on his side. What else does the feminine want to say? You came closer than anyone. This is someone who really thought they'd found the partner in crime they were looking for. Maybe you don't easily let people in, and in this situation, you actually did. Don't stop doing that. That's the only way you find true happiness. What else does this masculine think or want to say? In my intro video, I admitted that I love these cards, but I'm a little OCD and go crazy with the dark and the pink not being aligned for all the cards. Kind of like with cash, I like to face all of those appropriately. I blame retail. All right, what else does he want to say? Maybe he doesn't want to say anything else. we will be together again. A little bit of a hopeful statement there. I don't react when people mention you. That sounds like a bit of a defense mechanism, so I'm sure trying to avoid talking poorly about somebody or admitting vulnerability. I know I was a distraction from your pain. You might want to consider whether you identify with the feminine or masculine in this reading, whether or not you have done the work to heal from the pain from previous relationships, including those from your childhood. So many things remind me of you. I think we all know that feeling. I attribute this to the feminine energy. Maybe it's, favorite restaurants that you drive by and you remember when you had a really nice dinner there. Or maybe it's, your song comes on. Whatever it is, this person, this female, feminine energy, she's struggling to let go of the memories. So let's talk to the, I think it's called Angel Romance. Angel Romance Oracle, I believe is what this is. And see if we've got any hope here, because this guy's got some hope. Ooh, I like to see that one in the reverse. Okay, so we've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Keyword guided. Let's make sure that this is something that you intuitively feel is right for you. And then go ahead, take your shot, You don't want to regret not taking that shot if it's something that was meant for you. Soulmate. That ties nicely with the Two of Cups that I'm about to put this on top of. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then the last two are in reverse. We've got deception and separation. So you guys might be no contact right now, especially if one of you ghosted the other. That's going to come to an end. You guys are going to come back together. Possibly a round 2 fight situation. And with deception in reverse, I'm happy to say it looks like there's going to be some good intentions here. Some desire to do it right and not fuck it up this time. And really work on those communications issues that we had so that you can give it a proper shot. So let me know what resonated for you. Thank you, as usual, for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Feel free to check me out on Instagram at wickedwandstarot or request a personal reading at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. And have a great rest of your day.